Okay, Sistas fans, we are here to talk about a potential royal throwdown in the next episode at the restaurant. I believe the Wine Room is the name of the place that Sabrina and Calvin are going on a date. And based on the character descriptions for season 4, there's a character we're going to meet next week, Jake. Johnny and Bayo. Bayo is the name of the character who's going to approach their table. Johnny and Bayo are friends. He encourages Bayo to say something to Sabrina, not realizing that she is on a date. Now, he's not in the promo. I don't believe we see Johnny in the promo, but we do see Bayo. Very handsome and charming. Bayo is an African prince who recognizes Sabrina at a restaurant with her on-again, off-again boyfriend, Calvin. False, they have never been in an exclusive relationship, so they've never had titles. Calvin is offended when Bayo attempts to get Sabrina's number while they are on their date. And that's really the description in itself. And based on the promo, I can definitely understand why. But look, I mean, there's a couple reasons. I'm not trying to defend Bayo here, but it's just one of those things where could the reason that Jake doesn't know that Sabrina's on a date, Johnny and Jake are in the list right next to each other, so I keep looking at the wrong name. Johnny doesn't realize Sabrina's on a date. So does that mean, like, based on, look, I ain't gonna lie. I ain't trying to assume, but I guess if you saw Calvin and Sabrina from a distance and you saw what Calvin was wearing, it's probably like, oh yeah, she's having dinner with a guy friend who isn't into women. That's just my assumption based off the scenario and the trailer and the character descriptions. So it's probably one of those things where Calvin's like, he says like, he's going to come over here and disrespect me like that. So he steps to him. And it's just one of those situations where you got to wonder, so where is this going to go? Is Calvin just going to leave? I think I saw a post about this the other day on social media, a few weeks ago, actually. And it went a little something like this. This girl met this guy like a football game. They had seats next to each other. They had a pretty good conversation, exchanged numbers, and texting went well. And it seemed he was looking for a relationship, but she was upfront saying, I'm not looking for a relationship, but I'm not actively seeking one, So from there, he invites her out to dinner at a nice bar. Have a good time, They order food. The waitress comes by with the appetizers, the wine. They order in a shot. Her date says we didn't order a shot, and the waitress points over to a guy at the bar saying that he was the one that sent it over for me, the female. Then my date tells the waitress that we didn't need it and that he appreciated the offer though. And she said, I said, I'm not one to waste free alcohol. And basically she accepted the shot. Now, her date says, well, are you really going to accept a drink from another guy while we're out on a date? And I tell him it's just a drink and it's not a huge deal. I don't even know that guy. So I took the shot. I tried to keep talking, but later, I noticed he was barely eating, not interacting. He just gets up, heads over to the bar. He goes up there to close out the bill and then walks out of the door, and he left me there. I texted him the next day and he basically said I disregarded his feelings and that I was a bit of an a-hole. The way I brushed off what he was saying and taking that shot was like a slap in the face. And then I said I really didn't think I was in the wrong. I didn't flirt with the guy. He wasn't an ex. I didn't even know the bar stranger. If my date didn't make a huge deal about it, we could have enjoyed the rest of the night. And then, a bunch of people chimed in the comments if she was in the wrong, if the dude was in the wrong, or if everybody was just, in the wrong. And I feel the same way about the Sabrina situation. Like, we don't know what happens in the entire scene based off the promo. We just know that Bayo is told by his friend Johnny to approach Sabrina. He goes up there and flirts with her while she's literally sitting across from Calvin and, gives her his number. Now, we don't know if like she straight up accepts it right then. And like the the description said, he attempts to get her number as well. So you just have to kind of gauge the situation. Is Calvin, looking at Bayo weird, or is he looking at Sabrina weird? Like, it's one of those things where, first of all, he shouldn't have approached the table the way he did, just pretty much ignoring Calvin. But like I said, we need to watch the promo and see how it goes down. But I'd be more mad at Sabrina. She like accepted the phone number and whatnot. I was like, girl, we on a date. What's going on here? But we do know that at some point in the season, there's going to be a couple of African girls who recognize Sabrina in the supermarket asking for a photo. Sabrina discovers that her new lover is a prince. So it seems like her and Bayo might actually get involved. And a picture of she and Bayo are on magazines in his home country, meaning that it's possible that Calvin and Sabrina might not make it this season, which I'm not totally against. But if that's how Bayo's going to play, I don't think that's cool. I know there's some people say all fair in love and war. I mean, if there's no ring on her finger, then it's all good. But even still nowadays, people don't give a shit. If they want somebody, even if they're married or whatnot, they're going to go after them. That goes for men and women. It's just, I don't know. Times are weird. But yeah, I feel like Calvin, based off the promo alone, because like I said, I'm trying not to pass full judgment, but based off what we've seen, I think Calvin has every right to be upset. But of course, have some of that, those upset feelings to Sabrina as well. If she kind of brushes off the fact, oh no, he's just a friend I know from back in the day. It's all good. Don't worry about it. Calvin, it's kind of like El Fuego and the way he came up to Danny. He's like, oh, I knew you in college, but I've always been feeling you. So I wonder if the same thing is going to happen now with Bayo and Sabrina. So we'll just have to wait and see how things play out. But regardless, guys, just thanks so much for tuning in. I do appreciate the support on the content. So show your support by hitting the thumbs up button to show you like the video. Hit subscribe. That way you don't miss out whenever I post content on the channel, as well as helping me get closer to 200,000 subscribers, as well as hitting the bell icon and selecting all. Follow me on social media. Links are in the description. And if you would like to donate to the channel, feel free to do so on PayPal or Cash App.